Hello, YouTube. It has been a while. I have just been so busy this year, like a lot of other teachers, with, virtual learning, in-person learning, then back to virtual learning. It's been a year. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I haven't been making videos. So this is the first one in a while, but school is done in I think we're at 8 days as of today. So I'm hoping to make more videos in the future and in the summer specifically for all of you. Before we get started with today's video, you already kind of know what it's about based on the title, but make sure you like and subscribe and definitely leave comments on this video as well. Today, what I have for you guys is another voice amplifier review. Winbridge gifted this voice amplifier to me. They wanted me to review it, and I'm glad that they sent this one out because the one that I sent last time, it's fantastic. I love it. But when I got that one, the price point was lower, and so now when I recommend that one to people, I feel bad because it's I think it's almost $90 or $100 Canadian at this point, which granted, these things have been selling like hotcakes, so of course naturally the price rises when things become popular and all that. I'm glad they sent me this one because this one is apparently supposed to be cheaper. If I can find an Amazon screenshot or something, I will definitely post it there. But this one is supposed to be cheaper, but just as good. So we're gonna put it to the test today. And I have literally not opened this or anything, so we will unbox this together. So pretty much the same packaging, just obviously different device photo on the cover there. Just like last time, you're getting the user manual and some more info here. And this one is pink. It's so cute. Let's open this up first. First of all, this belt clip is amazing. I always had this on my jean pockets and I found it super helpful. I'm sure, yeah, there is a little strap, but to be honest, I never wore the strap only because it was just so many things on, especially when teaching. You have a mask and a shield and then my lanyard, and it was just too many things on my body. So I really liked this belt clip so that I could just put it on the front of my jeans or the back of my jeans and it would just stay put. So that is awesome. Already looking at this, okay, at the top, I wonder if this can record or something. I don't know, there's a play. Maybe it's just for the speaker, the Bluetooth speaker part. There's a play button and all that, just as technically sound as the last video. You can see here the on and off switch is a little bit different than the other one. And you've got your volume control there as well, which is key. So the other one that I have doesn't have a volume control unless you get a wireless mic. Oh, it's on. Oops, didn't even realize that. So it's kind of nice that this has a volume because a lot of the time the kids were complaining that I was too loud, and I just naturally am a loud person, and then on top of it the microphone in my face and here right next to them. So this is pretty nice that this one has a little volume control on it, and you've got your mic and your aux cord there, USB, and this other one here as well. So other things you get in the box other than this strap. Again, the strap I didn't really use. You've got here, this is the charging cord, I believe. Yeah, it's a USB to whatever this thingy is, which I believe, I'm gonna make a guess that it connects to that one that I didn't know what it was called. It's called the DC5V. Oops. There is this aux cord as well. And you have a little microphone set here. I personally love this microphone set. It just gives me that Britney Spears fantasy that I want when I'm teaching. So the way I always wore it, and I can't remember if I shared this in a video before. I might have just shared it on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, that's where I post most of my things about my life and my day and teaching. So follow me at Music Plus Coffee. This thing, basically, once again, this is pretty relevant to just pandemic teaching, which I'm gonna assume in September we'll have to wear some kind of mask, maybe not shield. But when you have a mask on and a shield on and you've got all this stuff going on in your head, the last thing you want is something like this Okay, also like with the hair, doesn't look cute. But the last thing you want is something else on your ears. On top of that, I also wear glasses. So it's like a lot going on in one vicinity. So what I always did is I always had my mic. I always put this around my neck, and then I had the microphone up here like this. I know a lot of music teachers who already have a voice amplifier and they use it in their classrooms, use it like this as well. It's just a lot easier and easier to control as well, because like I said, I mean, there's a volume on this, so that helps. But with the other one, if I was like too loud because this was too close to my mouth, then I could just move it away, still get the amplification that I want, but not be as loud for the students. So let's plug this in and see what we sound like. I'm sure this is gonna be the same as every other voice amplifier, you cannot have your speaker too close to this microphone. It makes the worst sound ever. I will demonstrate that sound, but I will definitely give you a warning, don't worry, but be very careful. The way I usually do it, actually, I'm gonna turn this off. So whenever I was like setting up for class, I always put this around my neck, then plug it in, and then turn it on. Never turn it on and plug in, because you're gonna plug in up here, and look how close that is, okay? So let's turn this on. Okay, we're on, I think. Test, test, test. Ooh, it's working, yay. This is sounding pretty good. I will say, I think the quality of the sound on my other one is better, but this works just as well. Like, this is all that you need, especially when you're teaching in front of students. But this is great. Now we need to test it out. Pause. I've turned off the mic, so I'm just talking my normal voice. I'm looking at the manual, as you should do when you get something new. And okay, you can record yourself and then play it back. How cool is that? Imagine telling instructions just one time, and then every time a student asks you a question, you could just press play on your speaker. The possibilities are endless. Just looking at that, yeah, that's cool. You can play music also from a USB. Now, what I was trying to figure out is if this thing has a Bluetooth connection. Oh, it does. That's why it was flashing blue. Oh my gosh, amazing. Okay, I will say my other one, I used so much for, like, if we were outside and we wanted to play music, I would just pull up Spotify on my phone, connect it to my speaker, and I'd play music just from the Bluetooth. So the fact that this one can do it too is like amazing. I am just loving this. Okay. And in terms of battery life, and again, I am using this only when I'm teaching. I turn it off and take it off when I am on lunch or on break. And I found that it would last me all week. I never had to recharge it. And I think the same thing would go for this one. Got my voice amplifier on my pant pocket here. Let's turn it on and get it going. Ooh, too loud. I should, trying to find the right volume, probably peel this sticker off, because, you know, she knew. All right, let's test it out. We're taking it outside. Don't know if anyone's out here to hear me though. Hello world, just testing out my new voice amplifier. I wish there was someone out here that could confirm if they can hear me. Literally, no one is outside right now. Where is everyone? It's a beautiful day. You'd think they'd be outside. Good luck, firefighters. Hope everybody's okay. Maybe this guy on the bike can help me out. Can you hear me? I feel like the traffic is really loud. Also, my volume's not up all the way. But go, biker. Be careful. Okay, I'm sorry that unlike the last video, I could actually test it out with people, but I'm literally by myself and I live alone, so I can't. But you can see how nice this is on me, and I'm gonna see if I can show you guys like what it looks like on my outfit. Might be a bit tricky, but you can see it just sits, I'm a little too short, sits just there on my front pocket. I sometimes put it on the back if it's too loud for kids, especially if I'm going around and talking to them, then I might just throw it back there. But in the front pocket also works. This one is also, I'm gonna turn this down. This one is also really light. I found the other one to be quite heavy and it fell a lot of the times too, which, I mean, granted, this quality is good because that other one I dropped, I wanna say like 10 times on the floor and it's fine. Nothing happened to it. But this one, I'm just noticing like it's actually super light. I'm sure in the packaging it says like how many pounds it actually is or whatever, but I really am enjoying just how light this is. Sorry, that was really loud. Okay, are you ready? This is your warning for the demonstration of the screechy sound. I'm gonna try and do it as like light as possible so it doesn't blow your ears away, but let me see if I can get it. It's not doing it. I don't know why. Okay. This one is already so much better than my other one. That other one, I swear, if I brought it this close, it would make that terrible sound. So the fact that I can do this and it's not making that sound is a bonus. And you don't know how many times that sound somehow was made with my students right next to me and they would be so upset. To give you just a bit of a summary of my thoughts on this, I personally love the one they sent me last time. That one is my favorite, but I also know that one is not the most cost effective. It is more expensive and some people don't have that in their budget, especially if you are buying it yourself or your school is giving you a limited budget for you to buy this. Do I think music teachers and teachers in general need this? Absolutely. I think this is a great way to save your voice. This year, you know, obviously because we had to wear a mask and shield, I never got sick, but I found that my throat was never sore or dry because I wasn't like yelling or like raising my voice just to be heard across the room. I could just speak in my normal tone and this would work perfectly fine. And the great thing about this too, if you do invest in the Bluetooth speaker, you can actually leave the speaker at the front of the class and then move around the room and talk so that the kids, number one, it's not in their ear, but number two, that they can still hear you no matter where you are around the room, and because the speaker is at the front. So I personally think this is a great investment. This is not just a pandemic investment. And I will say, like, obviously there are things we bought this year that we might not ever need again, like masks and shields. You know, we're going to use them now. Will we use them 5 years from now? Probably not. This thing is an investment in your teaching practice. It's an investment in you. And personally, I think it's worth it. And if this one is cheaper than the one that I had, you might as well go with something that's cost effective and still works exactly the same. It comes in a few colors I saw in the box. It comes in black, gold, rose gold, which is this one here, and blue. So you can definitely get something that matches your personal style, but I'll try and leave a link in my bio for you guys to go and grab this. And it's not an affiliate link. I will leave that there for you guys. But as you gear up and get ready for school in August or September, depending on where you teach, I think this is definitely something worth having and worth investing in. So if you have any questions or concerns about a voice amplifier, you're thinking about getting one, but want someone's perspective or want to ask more questions, feel free to either leave a comment on this video or DM me on Instagram or send me an email at gina@musicpluscoffee.ca, and I can definitely help answer any questions for you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, enjoy this little review and unboxing, and I hope you have a great day and a great week, and we'll see you next time.